What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the SYNTHO YouTube channel. Today we are sharing with you a little video from the Bedroom Mixdown Series. This was a series I did to give people some guidance when it comes to mixing without an acoustically treated studio. I've given you some numbers to follow, some basic tips. It's not super advanced, but it will be effective. So if your clap and snare does not sound good, then this video should help you make it sound better. Don't forget to leave some comments, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. But yeah, let's get into the video. So in this part, guys, we're going to be mixing the clap and the snare. We're just going to make all our drums a bit smaller. And we're going to move the clap and the snare to the front of the group. And we're going to play this. And as always, the first thing we do is group them together. And for your offbeat, so your whatever your drum sound is, it's hitting on the every other kick, so the bum, ch, bum, ch, bum, ch. You want the peak volume, like I've said, to be about, if we just do that, around minus 11 to minus 15. It depends how prominent you want it in the mix, and obviously it depends on the tone of your kick. But if we turn this all the way down, I want this number to be about minus 12, I would say. That for me is good. I'm going to call this clap. And then the question is, how do we mix the clap and the snare together so they sound good? Okay, well, the first thing we'll do is we'll delete these EQs. And I'm first going to have a look at the arrangement and see what comes in first, because that will determine, see the snare comes in there. We need to start with the snare because that's what comes in before the clap. So I'm going to, let's solo this. I'm going to start with an EQ. We're going to go EQ 8. I'm going to put it after this distortion. Just ignore this for now. I might pretend it's not there. I'm going to go to about 200 Hertz with the low cut. So you can follow these numbers. If we turn this off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a little boost. And we're just going to find any. We're going to mute this kicker soak. And we're just going to see if there's any. So that's a bit harsh there. Let's go minus 3 there. And we'll just see if there's anything we don't like. The snare's quite nice. So this is what I do with your snare first. And then I would recommend thinking about distorting it in some way again. So I'm going to use the overdrive by Ableton, because we should all have this. And as always, bring the dry wet down to the 0. I'm going to bring the drive just this way a bit. You see that? Then I'm going to put a utility after this, just so we can check the volume of the snare. If we turn this overdrive off, it's 14. If I turn it on, it goes to up 2. So we're going to turn the gain down 2 on this. And because this is going to be adding low end with the distortion, I'm going to copy and paste this EQ again. So we can then have the we should then be able to tell we're just going to sort these. And if we could open this up a bit. I think the snare could come up a touch. So I'm happy with that now. The snare sounds pretty good. Then we're just going to go with the clap. So when the clap comes in, we are around here. And look, we're right on the money already. Minus 6.78. I'm going to bring the snare back down one. And before we bring the clap in, I want you to look at the transients on this snare. So there's two ways to amend the transients. You can do it via this, the ADSR. So I like that there. You see that's quite long. Bring the release down. That's much tighter now. Because what I'd rather do is I'd rather bring the release down and give it some verb. And then if we bring the clap in, they are sounding really, really good together straight away. Then I'm going to put an EQ on the clap. I'm going to drag this across. I'm just going to take some low end out. To me, this clap sounds really good. I don't know if we'll need to do much. I'm going to leave it. Don't think it really needs much. Bring the release. And what we could do is go to track delay. If I hit this D button here, and we can actually slide the snare back a bit. If we push them both back, we should get a bit of a looser groove then, which will really suit this vibe. And then what I'm going to do is I want to put an EQ on the group because they're both together. Just going to roll off some bottom end. And just see if there's anything. I think it's fine. I always find a bit of distortion can glue the whole thing together. Someone who's decapitated by sound toys. I would really recommend getting sound toys for mixing, but I want to put this before the EQ, and I just feel like there's something inside the sound toys plugins that just gives it a real. What we'll do is just look at the peak volume without anything on it. It's at 14. Roll some top end off it. It's a bit loud still. Turn it off. I think it's a touch loud, that snare. Let's just turn this whole thing down a bit. And there we have it. It's nice and simple really. But yeah, this, I think 14 Sounds good for this. And like I say, between that 12 and minus 15 is where I'd be peaking. And we could then go for a transient shaper on the snare. Let me show you a transient shaper, for example. The transient shaper by Isotope, sorry, is quite a good one. Oh, sorry, I can't type. Here we go. We can just sharpen it. And that sounds super, super tight now. So now the kick and the bass and the clap are sounding sick. And we will next look at the hi-hats. So thank you very much for watching, guys. You can also see a kick video, a bass video, some hi-hats and all sender returns inside the SYNTHO app. You can sign up via the link attached to this video. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, do all that jazz. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.